Good morning and welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt for our relaxed playthrough. That's why there's no live stream numbers. We're back this morning after streaming Jedi Fallen Order earlier and finishing it. So we agreed in the chat to restart the stream and do an hour and a half of The Witcher. We are doing this tomorrow night as planned as well. But this keeps us going. We could have just stopped and, hadn't finished an hour and a half early, but I don't like losing out on that streaming time, mainly because it keeps me sane, and we keep progressing. Why can't I find it? It's there. No. There. So I'm now going to fill out the YouTube side again, but that's not an issue. There it is. But yeah, we finished Fallen Order. We weren't expecting to have done it as quickly as we did. There, like I said in the stream, Fallen Order stream, there was a vote this evening about Jedi Survivor. That'll be this evening, and we also have. Well, I think I've kind of decided the plan for next week, but I'll explain it more with the schedule and stuff like that. That's the plan. But yeah, weird morning, to be fair. Very weird morning so far. Just let me check sound. Cool. Yeah, it's been a weird one. Just because we kind of did things quicker than I expected to. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, that was. Yeah, we kind of completed things a lot quicker than I expected.
Could not help
if you haven't joined us for any of the Witcher playthrough, it's a relaxed playthrough, which means we're not going for platinum, we're not looking at trophies, we're just playing through naturally, doing every quest we can, exploring the world as much as possible, and not really worrying about trying to achieve certain things. It's probably one of the most enjoyable streams, I think, personally. One, because the game's incredible and your decisions matter. We found that we made decisions early on in the game, and actually that made a massive difference to what happened next. That even caught us by surprise. But yeah, so far really enjoyed The Witcher. On your weight loss journey. Wow, well done, Crazy Irishman. 3 stone, that's incredible. You've lost that. I've put that on. Since the accident, they think I've put on 3.5 stone since the accident. Mainly because I can't do anything to stop it, that's the problem. But that's incredible, Crazy Irishman. Well done for you for that, that's incredible. Okay, I do kind of roughly remember controls, to be fair. So we're heading to see Zoltan in Novigrad. We've just been and seen all of Dandelion's exes to get some information on Dandelion, because Dandelion is nowhere to be seen. I missed something about speaking to Zoltan there. Yeah, we've got to head back to the pub and speak to Zoltan about Dandelion and see if we can find out where Dandelion is. That's kind of where we're at currently. So let's head back to the Rosemary and Thyme, Dandelion's pub, and speak to Zoltan. I'm trying to remember controls. It'll take me a little. Normally takes about 5 minutes to get back into the controls. The controls of this are so different to other games we play. That caused an issue. I think it's the first time on the channel I've not had things set up, coming up next kind of thing. I'm normally really well prepared. I think Fallen Order took me by surprise at how short the game actually is. And then yeah, what I shouldn't have done is recorded yesterday Marvel Midnight Suns, because we could have done that, but I've already done the DLC that came out, the Morbius DLC, so that's kind of already done and in the can and ready to go video wise. So yeah, it's kind of caught me by surprise. I'm normally really organised and know exactly what's coming up next, but it's just gone really weird at the minute. But we'll figure it out. It's not an issue. Like I say, there is a vote tonight, which will be concerning so yeah, we've got a vote coming up tonight about Jedi Survivor at the end of the month. We've got the DLC coming up. for DLC for Forbidden West. But there will be a vote for main game coming up very soon, so keep an eye out for that on the community page. Right, let's speak to Zoltan. What does he have to say for himself?
You met Poppy? Got to start talking any day now.
What I might do next week in the evening streams, because I was saying that in the mornings we'll probably start the second Batman game. That'll be morning streams next week. The evening streams I may just do this, because like I said, the issue I've got is Easter holidays. We're going to be very restricted on what streams we can do. It's going to be evening streams, but I can't do too many because it'll just do me in. But daytime streams, there will be the odd day we can if my other half, little boy's out, but it won't be every day. And I'm trying to fit things in, get things the way they are. So yeah, I think what we'll do, Monday morning we'll start the second Batman game, and in the evening streams next week we'll probably continue this. And depending how the vote goes for Survivor will depend on the next vote for next main game, because obviously if the Survivor vote's high and everyone wants us to do it on release, then there's no point voting for a new main game because you've got the Forbidden West DLC to do, then Survivor comes out. So yeah, there's no point doing a main game vote until after Survivor's out, really, if we do it on release, if the vote goes that way. If it doesn't, there'll be a vote for main game.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right?
So yeah, lots of things to figure out.
Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be
we are back, Dennis, how are you? I was just saying that there's the vote tonight actually is going to will tell us whether we do a vote for next main live stream game. But I think next week in the mornings we'll start the second Batman game. The evenings we'll probably do The Witcher. You first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet.
If you're not with us for this journey so far, we are in Novigrad. We're looking for Dandelion, who is our bard, our friend-ish. He owns the pub here. It's left to him in a wheel, but he has gone missing. So we're trying to find where Dandelion has gone.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits.
Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Who that was.
You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which has just now been repaired. Made us stay for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. Tried to pass it off as a romantic.
He took a woman to watch them build a road as a date. I do love Dandelion. He's brilliant.
Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
I think the new season of The Witcher's on Netflix very soon as well, to be fair. Right, what did we get?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else.
He wanted to go and see the washerwomen, didn't he?
Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir.
First time watching The Witcher, didn't really grab me at the start. Oh, really?
That makes it clear as
I take you didn't see our decision going really badly wrong.
Must be hard.
We made a series of decisions early on, and then it then turned out and it went against us in part of the game. That's what I enjoy about The Witcher. One of the big things they did amazingly was your decisions are so important, but you don't realise how important they are until it's too late. What vote won with the Suns? What do you mean, Dennis? The vote tonight's about Survivor, Jedi Survivor, whether we do it on release or not. Who's Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troveritz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
I should say there is some swearing in this and some nudity.
Meeting his female double.
That's the only thing with The Witcher. I don't mind it.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
But just so you guys are aware.
Maybe more.
Yeah. That'll be wait for you, will it, Dennis? Yeah. So the vote tonight is either play Survivor on release, wait a month, or don't bother with it. That's the vote tonight.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always?
We're going to go and see some poetry.
You'll see.
And as I say, that vote tonight will determine what we do next. Right, we've got to meet Zoltan at the Kingfisher Inn at sundown. Let's have a look at our gear. Is there anything we can sell? We've got a load of stuff here we need to sell to a blacksmith. Nothing that's going to replace what we're using. Yeah, we've got a few things we can sell here. That's worth quite a lot of money, actually. It won't be long, I don't think, till we're out of this gear we're currently wearing. This was a gear we could wear at level 11. This is from the Netflix series. But it won't be long till we're out of that. And we'll start getting better stuff. We are a level higher than what it was. So, where is the pub that we're going to meet Zoltan at? And where... So that's up there. Blacksmith is over here. So let's head to the blacksmith because we want to sell what we've got. I remember last Saturday's live stream we failed miserably at Gwent as well. We tried a few games of Gwent and struggled massively, just because you can struggle so much sometimes. But we'll sell the stuff of the blacksmith we've got because we need to get rid of it. It's walking past someone and the woman's saying to Mum, "Dip your dingle." So blacksmith, sell a load of the stuff we've got just to clear some weight, and then we'll head to the Kingfisher Inn to listen to some poetry, but also hopefully it will give us what we need in terms of Dandelion's location. Can't get in there. This is the guy. I think this is the elf we need to go and help as well. But we're very under leveled. We're trying to do each mission as we're at that level. It's locked. Okay, we can't go and see the blacksmith as he's not there. Right, let's head to the Kingfisher then. We can sell weapons to other vendors, but we'll get a lot less money for them. So it's not worth it. Money is one of those commodities you've got to be very careful with. I can head in here. There is a merchant in here. I'm just trying to think what he sells, to be fair. That's a doorman. That's not the merchant I want. This is the merchant. Let's see what he sells.
What are you offering?
You didn't play first yet. Oh, no, I understand that, Dennis. Like I say, that's what the vote's about, though. So we know this was worth 800. He would give us 214. This is why it's not worth selling stuff to him. Have you got anything decent that we could do with, though? Saddlebags. How are they compared to ours? Oh, wow. So that saddlebag, it's a lot of money, but we'll be able to carry an extra 30 weight. That's massive, to be fair. 904, though. It's expensive. But the extra weight is probably worth it. Mainly because I pick everything up we find. Yeah, we've done it. Can I sell the other saddlebags? They're not worth very much, to be fair. They do take up weight. Why am I not selling the old saddles? So them saddlebags there. That's one we need. It's worth 28. So sell that. So both these saddles are no good to us. Didn't even think about the weight the saddles and stuff actually take up. And our trophies as well. They're not worth anything, to be fair. Okay. We'll head to the other pub. Can't be as God of War when you were beating the god and pressed the wrong button twice. Yeah, good point. I'll give you that. I'm still having issues with my hands. I still press wrong buttons. It happens more often than I'd like to admit. I try not to say when it's happened, to be fair. There we go. Spent a lot of money on them saddlebags, so it means we can carry a lot more stuff. Right, let's head to the inn then. I need to take the mark off the map because that's going to annoy me. There we go. We'll head to the inn and go and hopefully find Dandelion. That's the hope. I remember when I played this many moons ago, I was really good at Gwent, but for some reason I've struggled. And obviously, because it's a relaxed playthrough, we're not really worried about collecting the cards, which is a good thing because the Red Baron's dead. So we now can't gain his card, his unique card. So it's a good job we weren't going for any trophies and platinum and stuff, to be honest. going to start it on Twitch as episode recording because I want to play it, and the way the community is, it's never going to win. What do you want? I don't know what you mean, Dennis. Which one do you want? What, Jedi Fallen Order, you mean? You're going to do it on Twitch? I am thinking as well, once we finish The Witcher and the DLCs, we probably might do. I'll probably do a vote for it, but I'm kind of enjoying a relaxed playthrough where we don't worry about trophies and stuff. So it may be we do a vote, and Red Dead Redemption might be one of the choices, I think, to do that as a relaxed playthrough. That could be quite good. Oh, you're going to start Star Wars on Twitch. Okay, makes sense.
Let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Okay, we've got some poetry to listen to. We're assuming this is the woman that Dandelion's been seeing. I was waiting for the words. I thought it was meant to be poetry. There we go.
Long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace.
It's not the most uplifting poetry, is it?
My dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy.
Zoltan's getting into it.
Of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance.
Well, you need something too relaxing, because if you constantly go for trophies in your games, yeah, I know exactly. The thing with The Witcher, if you went for the platinum, you have to follow a guide, because you'd miss all the unique cards you actually have to get. And because I don't like using guides, and I don't use them, there's no point trying for it. And as you say, you do get burnt out. As I've said before, I don't plan on platinum. Thank you for the like, Will. It was much appreciated. I don't plan on platinum in every game. It has to work. Like, it has to not be frustrating to platinum it. It has to be, no challenges. Admittedly, because combat challenges are definitely not my thing. I don't mind puzzles and stuff. I love puzzles in games, but it can't be grinding either. So yeah, the plans we have done so far have been amazing, and they've worked perfectly. Apart from the Hogwarts Legacy, which we're still waiting on. It wasn't too bad a poem. Geralt seems happy with it. I know Zoltan pushed him to stand up. Right, can we interview her yet? We need to find Dandelion. Okay, we might be in trouble here.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
What?
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and
We did kill people in White Orchard, to be fair. Mainly because they were attacking us in the pub.
Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
I was going to say, we did kill them. They attacked us in the pub, so we killed them all.
Come.
Oh. It's taking us away.
To listen to music. Music.
cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Told you they were swearing.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath.
You'll like Uncharted. Yeah, Uncharted something I want to look at as well, like you say. I want to do the whole franchise if we can. I do love a good franchise run.
Sorcerer says.
Bards, not people I can find. It seems Dandelion left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
But yeah, I think Uncharted is definitely going to be in there for the next vote.
Very funny.
I need to look at which ones I own, because I may own some of them.
Not here. Come with me.
Okay, she doesn't want to talk to us openly.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Oh, really?
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion was going to rob someone. Just what we need.
What's he like?
tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion sounds like he's got himself in a bit of trouble.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
Forgot to pay for his wine at the Casa Flora once. Made her wait the next 3 days.
Not really his thing, Dandelion.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No.
But yeah, I'll put in charge into the next vote. Like I said, I just need to look at which one's got. I don't know how far back we can go as well, to be fair, on PlayStation.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
For an Uncharted, put last legs on plus. Yeah, that's true, it's on there now. NK, good morning, how are you?
But it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats is over
how far back we can go.
I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad.
The Nathan Drake collection.
Got it. You're not a fan.
What does that include?
What did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo.
Oh, okay, so on PlayStation Plus,
and the King of Beggars.
The rascal.
You can play
well.
the first game, the second game, and the third game. They're currently on PlayStation Plus now, under Classics. There is a remaster of number 3 as well, to be fair. But yeah, the Nathan... We can play the whole collection. All 3. And then number 4 we've just got recently in PlayStation Plus. Legacy of Thieves is Uncharted 4. So yeah, we can do all 4 games. They are doable. Looks like we've got to rescue Dandelion.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue.
Thank you for the like, much appreciated, everyone was.
Whoever he is.
So yeah, I'll add them to the list, and we'll when we do the next main game vote, we'll add them in, see what happens. I think next main game people will vote for will be Last of Us, though.
Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though, he's a dangerous character.
That would be that would be my guess. That would win a vote. Would be
The Dandelion's not. I beg
Last of Us. Came second to Fallen Order, to be fair.
Well,
right, we've got to go to the bathhouse.
to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own.
So we're heading to the bathhouse to go and see if we can find Dandelion. There we go, we leveled up as well. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Yeah, you can get the first 3 games are part of a collection as part of the PlayStation Plus premium, I think it is. Don't know if it'll be on extra or essential, but because I can only see what's on mine, obviously. Let's leave here. There's a notice board here. We'll grab that so we get some extra missions on the run for when we're ready for them. As we just leveled up, I'll give that a chance to catch back up as we walk towards the next place.
Wonderful.
But yeah, so you can play them all. Haunted House is a new quest as well. We need to check the levels of some of these quests, to be fair. This way? No, down underneath. Elusive Feet. Because this mission is ongoing, there's no point changing mission at the minute, but yeah, we do need to think about what's coming next mission-wise, and that'll be after we finish this quest. Well, heading into the bathhouse. Yeah, you have the same as me, so yeah, you'll be able to play Crazy Irishman. There are remasters for number 2 and 3, but they're not part of the collection, you'll have to pay for them. But I don't think it needs the remasters.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy with what?
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
I don't want to let us in, do they? We are Geralt of Rivia after all. Oh look, doors are opening.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
The bathhouse, I'm guessing we're not going to have our weapons with us in a minute.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to be undressed. Now, if there's any nudity coming up, I apologise in advance.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Will it now? Where do we leave our equipment then? There we go. We've got a towel on at least, or something.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Right, as I say, there is going to be some nudity. We're in a bathhouse. There's going to be people naked.
He doesn't blush.
Still pick up stuff. I can pick up plants. Don't know where I'm keeping them, but I can pick up plants. Are we heading in? We're heading in.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Reuven's a big guy. Size of him.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Reuven can introduce me. I'm a witcher. I need to talk to Siggy. None of your business. Reuven.
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Definitely tell he's been through the wars, can't you?
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
No, it's a sense. We're under attack, and we've got no weapons. Although they've got chains, though.
I fucking knew it.
If you're coming into a bathhouse to assassinate people, why would you get chains?
Just a few.
You'd keep your weapons, wouldn't you? Oh, well, they've got weapons. Right, we've got a mace by the looks of things. Let's defend ourselves.
First ever party with my prick hanging out.
Fight in the bathhouse, eh?
Any last words?
He's down. Oh.
Got it.
Him down. I do enjoy burning them. I could do with healing, to be fair, but I don't think I've got any food on me. Yeah, I've got no food, so we're going to be careful of health now. Down as well. Down as well. Who's left? Is that all of them, I think? Thanks for the line, much appreciated, whoever that was.
Good work, gents.
We did okay there. Took a few hits early on. Hey man, good morning, how are you?
I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence?
How are you blaming us? We told you they were coming in.
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Don't believe I know your friends. Long time no see, Dijkstra. We'll do the other things first. We always do the other options first.
How are you?
To learn how much as we can.
Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad.
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
There's the first time of us using a mace as well.
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected
You're just a work, are you?
citizen. And who knows?
Well, hopefully you're having a good day at work.
Town councillor.
Okay, don't believe I know your friends. Let's learn who they are.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
Mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Some of their fight, yeah, he's been in a few fights, let's put it that way. He's going to help me find someone.
Junior's going to help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up.
Yeah, no worries, man. I try and jump in people's things whenever I get a chance to. I spend most of my afternoons editing and stuff, so between while they're uploading and stuff, I try and jump in who I can. It's not easy to get round to everyone, to be fair.
So by all means,
but I do try my best.
Sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Bit aggressive, that guy, isn't he? Bit aggressive. So where will I find Junior?
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy?
It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
Okay, at least we're putting some clothes back on now, at least.
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells.
We're streaming out today. I'll try and jump in. Like I say, I try and do it between editing and stuff. I had my reasons.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men.
I was going to say, I can't really work out if they're friends or not, and I don't think they are.
Listen, Reuven.
I think there's a respect between them.
Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business.
PS5, I'll play the Witcher 3 game with the next gen update. I think it's definitely worth it. I enjoyed the gameplay and the story, to be fair. It's more the decisions. You make a decision that may seem small and yet has a massive consequence later on.
Might not, but he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say.
Graphically, obviously, it's not on par with what we see nowadays. But I think the next gen update has helped massively.
Very strong. Penetrate them, look around, but be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Right, let's do the other two first before the yellow, because that gives us more information.
Don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any
You never finished it. Oh, okay.
It breeds trouble.
Well, I try and do all the missions in level order. So I always do the lowest level mission first.
Someone's behind horse.
And that way I kind of generally find you're not going to be underleveled.
I know who.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
I think also the big thing with the creatures and monsters as well is making sure you're prepared. So knowing what they are, looking your beastry, make sure you got the right bombs, the right equipment, the right oils, because preparation is everything in this.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
So we've got a couple of options to do here. We'll find out where everything is.
Near the Temple Watch Tower.
We're going to go and try and find Junior, who hopefully will give us Dandelion.
So careful what you say. Try not to arouse any.
This is the next gen update armor, what we got as part of the Netflix update. We'd already had the previous Netflix armor on until we were over level for it. I don't think we'll be wearing this one long, to be fair, before we have to change.
Now,
I prefer the normal Witcher gear, to be fair,
wager he'd give a lot
but
to see
it's just too lower level now.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
I think if we've got a choice, we'll head to his house first.
See if I can
find a way to find him from that.
Talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
There is definitely that mutual respect between the two of them. We'll quickly ask these two things. We'll find out at Dandelion before we leave as well.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Okay, the next thing to ask now.
Had any news?
Just good.
It's good to ask the extra questions because you get more information. So when you talk to other people, it gives you more options and more things to find out that way as well, which makes things a lot easier to find.
Close.
So it's always good to ask the extra stuff. Obviously, you can skip a lot of it, but you'll lose out on finding answers to things later on if you're not careful.
Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
So that's given us some more information there. That's what the noise was. Let's see if he knows what happened to Dandelion.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
No, I can't see Dandelion being dead.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You
wouldn't have a
bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
He doesn't talk highly of Dandelion.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was.
He can't be serious. He's offended by the poetry.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help.
Oh, here we go.
And if you did, why then I might be inclined to
He wants something from us to help find Dandelion as well.
To him.
You'll pay me on top of that, right?
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Don't know what you're talking about.
No idea what you're talking about.
You are the worst liar I have ever known. Glad I don't need you to win a poker game for me. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
What's the job, though? What do you need?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay, no drawing our sword. What does he need from us? Ah, little secret passage, eh?
Be so kind as to follow me.
What are we going to find down there? He obviously wants us to help him. Right, I need to change mission because currently we've got the other one on. Let's go here. Get Junior's there. Follow Dijkstra. Okay, let's follow him down then. He's told us not to raise our sword unless he asks us to. Don't know what he's got down here though. I can loot. He's not telling us off for stealing, so I'm taking it. There you go. Always good to have a few more materials. What's he got down here?
Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
There's loads of enemies. I think in here. What is that?
Stop that, now!
Bad, mad. Bad makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bad hurt. Bad less thinking. Bad less.
This is why he didn't want us to draw our sword, obviously. He doesn't want us to kill it. It's a troll.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling?
We actually won it in a card game. Wow.
I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy bad take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later.
Okay.
See that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go.
So someone broke in.
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff, and you will help me get it.
Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. Okay, we're obviously going to do it.
This? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't want the other people who've left their money with him to know that it's gone.
Trust me.
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you.
You won't kill us.
But sorry. But job that good.
Okay.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Right, it's not really a normal job for us, is it?
They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first,
well, we're going to ask some questions, figure out what really happened.
I'm all ears.
Any witnesses?
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
Surely the owners could be the issue.
Anything unusual happened in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Okay.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies, and topazes,
wow.
Silver candlesticks and platters.
That's a lot of money value-wise, isn't it? Thanks for liking, it was much appreciated. Is your short up now, Dennis? Is it? I'll have a look later.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
Dijkstra doesn't like us very much.
I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head.
Ah, so they knocked the troll out.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know?
So the thieves found the way through the shrooms.
Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bart through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom.
So Bart was knocked out.
Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad.
stiff upper lip.
What was the boom about? We obviously know there's an explosion.
Big, this like.
Oh yeah, no. If you enjoyed it, that's good.
Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
I do love the humour in this.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked.
So the guy he hired died in the tunnels.
Antidote, lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
He's edited it till 2 at night. Wow. Wow, what kind of something jumped out of the water?
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewers thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Right, we're going to have to go in the sewers then.
Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, no, I completely understand why you spent so long, but you really wanted it to be perfect.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate.
Okay, so we can now make that ourselves.
Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
So we're going to need to go in the sewers and see what happened, aren't we? I'm guessing I need to take the Pop's antidote first.
What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
So, do we need to take it first? That's the question. Potions. Tawny Owl, Thunderbolt. Why is Pop's not there then? Well, it's already on us. Hang on, it might already be on us. A Swallow. Pops, there we go. 3 charges. Grants temporary immunity to Pop's mold. I need to put that somewhere else, don't I? The minute we walk through there...
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall 2. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Well, I didn't mean to draw my sword. Get back. Didn't mean to do that either. There we go. Pop's mold.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
I don't know how long this mold. Oh, it does actually use this little thing to say how long it lasts for. Ah, we've got something there.
Pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
What else we got? So we are immune to this for a limited amount of time. A load of stuff we just gained there that we can now use. Drowners.
Of course.
Oh, it stunned us there. Too many of them. Right, where's the last one? There we go. That's all the drowners dealt with. Why is it not picking stuff up? There we go. They're trying to come out of nowhere, them drowners. Right.
Definitely came through here.
So on the right track, I'd say. Pole there as well. Something we've missed around here by the looks of things. There's enemies here as well.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Okay, so they're all checked. I know there's a third one, but I don't think it's going to matter. Something over here to look at.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
And keep an eye out for enemies as well. There's
Pipe's
something behind
great.
us.
Explosion
Can hear
crumpled
it.
it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Right, we're going to follow the current then. Now to find out where the piece of the bomb went. Another drowner. Keep an eye on our medicine as well. That won't last very long if we're not careful. We're about halfway through with it. What's that?
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Okay, so that's the guy Dijkstra hired. I need to be ready to use the antidote if we need to before we die. Something... do the drowner first. What's this? Who's this then?
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew.
So you think Dandelion may have done this?
Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down and get in the gas and the corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating.
Okay. So far, so good. What have we got here? So that's the way up. There's a door there, but I don't think we need to go there. Okay, I think we're heading up. I think this is the way they came in, to be fair. Trying to see where the clue is. I'm guessing it's upstairs. Yeah, it's not through this way. Oh, it's something on the floor, actually. Where's that?
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be.
So we found part of the bomb.
Like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Right, we need to get out of here before, obviously, our potion wears off. Might as well pick everything up while we're here. Anything else? We need to go back and see Dijkstra anyway. But if we have to go a different way to see him, we can do. Lots of stuff picked up though. Okay, I'm gonna have to use more of that oil, I think. So we need to head back to the bathhouse. So there we go. We're now full again on mold protection. So I think this was the way. Keep an eye out for enemies just in case. Obviously, Dijkstra ran into something down here. I've got a feeling we're about to as well. I'd like to avoid if we can. I might be alright. There is something up there. Oh, it's Bart. It's okay, we're okay. Tell me Dijkstra's here. Oh, I think he's above us, isn't he? That's locked. I think Dijkstra's above us. This was what they cleared out. I don't like robbing people, but we're not really robbing Dijkstra. It's Dijkstra after all. I'm sure he's not going to mind helping ourselves to a few things. Bit of raw meat. Okay, let's go and see Dijkstra. We've explored that. We found where the bomb fragments went to. We need to have a look at what we picked up as well. There was a load of manuscripts we actually managed to pick up as well, so we need to have a look at those as well. Right, let's head out of here. I don't know why we're walking really slowly. Oh, we've also got the dead bodies here we can now claim all the stuff from. So that'll be a load of gear we can now sell, which will gain us the money back after buying the saddle we bought. There's more over here. So all this stuff will be sold as soon as we get a chance to. So it's handy to have a load of stuff ready to sell. Do need to keep an eye on weight though, that's the only downside. We'll run out of space if we're not careful. Before we speak to him, we'll take the flowers. Happen seems to be having a nap. Right, and Dijkstra should be in here. Take the books. I always take every book we come across. I don't know what it is. I have to take them all. Right, speaking of Dijkstra.
I do. What do you want?
We've investigated the sewer.
Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
One found a corpse.
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
No. Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Found bits of the bomb though.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Why would there be sugar in there?
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
It was inside a pipe.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart...
So we know how they did it.
Boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm.
There's a little bit of thank you there, isn't there?
Really?
Not much, though.
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers.
But we have got some information out of it, at least.
Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left.
Right, we've got to find the pool the bomb went down. Right, I don't think it's this one. We're looking for a clue of some sort. What we got here? There's something up there.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Could that be our one then? There's oil there. What about this one?
Nothing interesting here.
No, so it's this one, isn't it? So this is the one that had the oil on it. Is there any other clues? Yeah, there's something there. What's that?
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
So you found the right one.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
It's normally the first person you think of, isn't it? Someone who's got all that access.
He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Okay, maybe Happen's not a subject, not a suspect then.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible, why?
Impossible. Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter.
Oh, he's dead.
Been here the day of the break-in.
So it can't have been him.
I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah.
Which means someone else pretended to be him.
I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. You merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Yeah, so we've got to start looking at Henkel.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Well, Dijkstra's nice, isn't he? But... So we've got to go to Henkel's house. And see what we find there. Come on, out of the way. Stuff to do happen. At least we didn't have to wear a towel again, that's the important thing. Right, Henkel's house, where is it? Let's have a look. Not too far away, to be fair. I still need to... I've got loads of stuff we need to sell. We have also gained a skill point. If we have a look at character, we've got 1 skill point to spend. I don't know what one to put it in. We could actually increase that one, our arrow deflection, to be fair. When do we get another slot? Level 15 is our next slot. Yeah, level 15. 16 we gain another mutagen slot. We could increase that hard. To be fair, that's not a bad one to do. We've got a 28% increase anyway on signs. I can't put anything else in here for the minute for us to use, and if they're not in here, we're not using them. So we need to focus on things that we're actually going to use, I think, more than anything else. So our best bet is probably we could save the skill point if we're going to put something else here in 2 levels time, or we can increase our sign. We don't use sign hard massively, but I think it might be helpful to have. Puppet. We have got another Igni we could use, Firestream. Oh, Firestream. That could be quite cool to have. We've got Melt Armor currently. We use Igni a lot, that's the thing. Then I'd have to take out the hard sign to do so. Alternate sign mode. Let's leave our skill point for the minute. And we've got a lot of stuff we can now sell. Weight-wise are okay. I don't think there's anything better than what we're using though. Let's just double check. No, the armor won't be. Don't think there's going to be a sword better. They're normally in damage order, to be fair. No, nothing better than what we're using. It's always worth checking. You never know if there's something you should be changing to. Right, let's head to this Margrave Henkel's house though and see if we can pick up anything there. There may even be a scent we can follow to find out who this guy was that pretended to be Henkel. If we careful looting around guards because we'll all get in trouble if we're not careful. Don't tend to loot if we don't have to really around guards. Just chucking over rain as well. Oh, there is someone here though. Some rich townsman. Is he? Where's the door? Ah, the armourer. So the reason we'll speak to him is an armourer. So let's have a look if we can craft anything. I don't know if we can.
Something for me.
Anything that's better. Oh, we can do axemans. So some of these are better than what we're wearing. Some of them are anyway. We're not at high enough level. That's for level 18, unfortunately. They're lower. They're lower. 16, lower. 15, we're not there yet. We could craft armor ready for when we get to that level, but I don't think it's worth it, to be fair. Yeah, so he can't craft any armor better for us, I don't think. He can only do armor, this guy. There are some gauntlets here. Oh, they're better than what we're using. We're going to lose resistance to poisoning. But we could craft some assassin gauntlets, which will give us an extra 3 armor. We are wearing heavy gear at the minute as well, which is the issue. Can we compare? No. So yeah, the assassin gauntlets we could make. We obviously need to find manuscripts to be able to make these things. That's one of the things we have gained. We are level 12 already. It's only 69. Do you know what? Let's craft them. I think it's worth it. It's going to increase for us. We can repair 92 durability. It's probably worth repairing everything here. Let's repair all our equipped stuff. It's only 91. And then if we... I always sell my weapons and stuff. We could dismantle, but I don't think we should. Let's sell some of our... don't want to sell weapons because it's lower money. The armor we've gained we should sell. That's worth 800 and he's going to give us 301, annoyingly. That's no good, that's no good. And we need to swap our gloves. We won't sell the gloves we swap out though because they're Witcher stuff. Wow, he's got a Witcher silver sword. Oh, so that's a better sword than what we're using. We're currently using the nine-tailed vixen silver sword. But actually, he's got Witcher gear. I didn't know he's going to have Witcher gear, actually. Archer's Gambison. Not worried about that. What boots have we got? Assassin boots. Gauntlets. Heavily rated number from the Witcher Elga. We need to buy that. That's important. What's he got here as well? Third map. We need the maps. They're for something else. These are all... We can buy the manuscripts to make armor if we wanted to. But I don't think that's worth our time. I am considering the Witcher swords though. They're not massively expensive, but the silver sword as well. The Witcher silver sword is better. But I said we would be probably replacing our gear very soon, and I think that's where we're kind of at. There's no point selling him the weapons. I know he's selling weapons himself, but there's no point selling our weapons. We'll get more money from someone else. Do I want to change our gear? 639. We can afford it, and it is better armor than what we're using. We're going to lose our vitality, extra vitality though. So the armor with this is really difficult. You need to be upgrading constantly, but you need to be aware of how you play as well. The light armor gives us more stamina. I do think we should change, to be fair. Yeah, let's do it. Obviously we're not going to sell the gear we've currently got. Because
so long.
It's Witcher gear, we'll store it rather than sell it. So let's have a look. So we need to change our Gambison. There we go. And our gloves. And we need to store those when we get a chance. And sword wise, so we won't sell those either, they'll go into storage. We could put some signs if we wanted to on our gear, but I kind of don't see the point at this stage anyway. Right, let's continue on. We do need a blacksmith sooner rather than later. because he's the only one that's going to be able to...
How can I be of
Oh, this is the guy that can change up money. I don't want a loan, we're all good. Should we play... Let's play Gwent. I think we lost him previously.
See, you're still seeking to
We'll have a quick game of Gwent. We've not played Gwent yet in this stream.
So play me. Stake a unique card, maybe?
If we can gain a unique card, that'll be helpful as well. I think we're set. We may lose this horrendously, to be fair. He's using the Skulltau faction. I think we're okay. The only thing we've not got is any weather to use against him, annoyingly. Let's see. This may go really badly, like we did previously, to be fair. Oh wow, I've not seen, that's a new card that we've not seen before. Let's see. Favorite place in the close combat, the range combat road cannot be moved once placed. That's quite cool. Let's go and match him for the minute with close combat. Our aim is to make him use more cards in the first turn than us. That is the aim. Yeah, we haven't got the same card for double strength. I try and play one area. That's the kind of cards he's got that are annoying. They multiply. And that's obviously an issue. I think it might be worth pulling back. Oh, one there. He's still playing cards. That's fine. If he keeps, we're going to stop now. He's used a lot of cards in that first turn, which was the aim. The more he uses, the easier it is for us the next turn. In theory, depends on what ones he's got left. I know he probably has a Scorch ability, and if he does, that's an issue for us. He's got Vesemir. Look at that, Vesemir card, one of the witches. Okay, I'm going to play that. What cards he got left here? Opponent passed. So I need to play a single to win the round. There we go. So that's us won that round. 1-1. Can we win the final round? We've got 4 cards left. It's our turn to go first, I think. And we gained a clear day, so if he does want to use weather, we're okay. So we can clear it. I don't know what he's got left in his hand. Okay. Doesn't affect us. Or he brings one back though. It's going to be close, depending on what he's got. If he's got a Scorch, we've lost. That's the thing. And if he plays that last, we're in trouble. Don't have a Scorch. No, Impenetrable Fog, that's fine. I can clear that. He's only got 1 card left. If that's a Scorch, we've lost. He got Torrential Rain, that's fine. He's got no cards left. We've actually beaten. We're going to get a unique card as well. We actually don't need to play anything. 15-11 with 1. There we go. We actually beat him.
Can't rightly recall the last time I was so thoroughly thrashed. The card's yours.
What have we got?
Tried your best. Tell me, who else would have worthwhile cards?
There's Marquise Serenity, for instance.
I want to see what the unique card
She
was.
don't boast about it, but she has
I'm
one
hoping
of
it's
the best
Vesemir.
decks in town, and uses it damn well. I know what I'm talking about.
Good for you. Gwent Big City Player's Quest is now there. What card did we gain? Vesemir. We did gain the Vesemir card. Nice. Okay, this is the house here that we're looking to look at. We've got about 10 minutes left, so we'll see if we can get the house investigated while we're here.
Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse.
Okay, we're not getting in that way.
Made some interesting friends.
Back door. It's locked. Okay. And then Hoping for the key, to be fair. So the door's locked, but we still need to find a way in. These are all Cleaver's henchmen. Do they have the key? No.
I'm knackered.
Well, we need to find a way in somehow. What are these pictures? There's a door, we need to get him. I think I might be able to blow it down. We use our blast, our hard sign. Move out of the way a little bit. There we go. Door's open. It's always nice when you blow open the door. Right, there's footprints in here. What else are we going to find? Obviously, we'll ransack the place. I didn't mean to do that. We'll ransack the place whilst here. I just set a load of it on fire, to be fair. Yeah, if there's anything worth taking, we'll be taking it. We might find a clue to the person who pretended to be him.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
It's a bomb.
Silver cylinder.
It's not one way to
Bottom
press.
looks like what I found in the sewer.
So that's the bomb component then. Why is it not good on PC? What's the issue with it? What's on the shelves? A couple of books. I always have to pick every book up. I don't know what it is. I can't help myself. I can't get that bookshelf there. Okay, we've got that one. Let's see if I can jump over and get... Just want the book over there. There we go. Can't help myself but pick every book up. Gotta have every book. That was in the chest. Casket, dried fruit. Okay, something's upstairs. There's no point putting the lights on, to be fair. Okay, something's through that doorway. Ladle. Nothing in here by the looks of it. As many bugs as that? Oh, okay. That's interesting.
A letter.
Mysterious note.
Bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
Okay, interesting. And that's the bottle of wine. Solve the riddle. So I think we've got to put the wine back. There's a door here that...
Could be dandelions.
So we've got to put the bottle of wine back by the sounds of it. Uh, 1251 vintage. That's actually the only place to put it. I think it's actually solved the riddle for us. Thanks for the like, much appreciated.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click.
Oh, a little click. We're opening the room then. We are running out of time. We'll try and finish off the search in the house, I think, before we finish for the day. We are back with this tomorrow evening, to be fair, as well. And this wasn't planned. We did this because we finished
Dandelion and his cohorts planned
the previous the Jedi Fallen Order.
Stain. Wyvern oil.
So this is obviously where they made the bomb then.
Stain.
Letter from Doodoo.
Wyvern oil. Siri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not
We're about to have to fight. Okay, maybe we're not fighting. There's someone downstairs. We'll go and deal with them in a second. We've got Assassin's Gauntlets. I've just made Assassin Gauntlets, and now I've just found some. That's always the way. You make something,
on how to build a bomb, signed by
and then you find them yourselves.
Sugar and lumps of a substance.
But yeah, we just actually
wyvern oil.
got the armor to make those.
Potassium, Looks like they made the bomb here.
Right, that's everything looked at. We've got to head downstairs. I just want to check these gauntlets out. Are they better than what we're wearing? No, they're actually worse by 3. That's lucky, because I'm annoyed that I just made some, and then they won't be any good. Right, who is downstairs? We heard footsteps. There's someone here.
Dijkstra and Triss.
Oh wow, Triss is here. What's going on
Didn't
here then?
expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic.
You think it's quite interesting? There's lots to do. This is just one quest. It's quite a long quest by the looks of things. There is quite a lot to see and do. There's smaller missions where you just go and defeat beasts as part of Witcher contracts. There's a lot of story involved as well, though.
Brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple.
I find it quite interesting, especially the decision side.
Pardon my Beauclervois. Have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Why'd you come here?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was alright.
You don't trust me.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets.
Yeah, because Triss is a sorceress, they're hunting sorceresses currently. So her being out is not a good thing.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Yeah, Margrave Henkel.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist.
So this is all the information we found while walking around the house.
This delicately. Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your ass.
Basically, Geralt is trying to make sure he doesn't know about Dandelion. We know Dandelion's involved.
Alright, I lied. But only partly.
And we don't want to tell him that Dandelion did it.
Half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something.
We are.
And that's one thing I can't
and we
stand.
can't not hide it. If he finds out Dandelion was the one who stole the treasure, then Dandelion's dead.
Truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Just go and ask him, yeah? He'll tell us where it is.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
So far, I've got a way of not telling about Dandelion, though.
Come on,
we know Menge has Dandelion as well.
I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Menge is a really bad person.
But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
You're using us. Of course he is.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thing is, Dijkstra's not wrong to say
say that we, you know.
He's not wrong, that's the thing.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either.
I don't think anyone would.
But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes
That's always the overriding thing. We want to find Ciri.
Meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right. See you then. And thanks.
So we're going to work together to get into the Hunter's barracks, find Dandelion, hopefully, and get back the treasure for Dijkstra. That is the plan. But unfortunately, we are out of time for today. Let's just watch her leave. There we go, she's gone. We are out of time for today. Definitely an interesting stream. We've managed to do a bit more on The Witcher. This wasn't planned, as I say. We finished Jedi Fallen Order quicker than expected. So we changed stream to just fill out more of the day, more of a streaming time. We are back tomorrow evening with more The Witcher Wild Hunt as part of our relaxed playthrough. But that is it for today, I'm afraid. We are out of time. There will be a vote this evening for Jedi Survivor and what we're going to do with that, so keep an eye out for that. And the schedule will be out on Sunday afternoon, as always, telling you what's going on next week. Because the Easter holidays in a week's time, next week I think we're going to start Batman Arkham City as a main live stream game in the morning. We may continue this in the evening, so we'll have some extra streams just for the time being of The Witcher until after the Easter holidays, and then we'll go from there. Thank you very much, Crazy Irishman, much appreciated. So yeah, so a lot's coming up on the channel, a lot to vote for coming up as well for you guys to have your say and decide what we're doing. That'll be coming up very soon. But tonight's vote's an important one to kind of, so we can judge what's next. So keep an eye out for that this evening and make your voice heard. But other than that, that is it. Thank you as always for the likes, the comments, the views and the conversation. I hope you all have a good rest of your week. And if we don't see you tomorrow evening for The Witcher, have a good weekend. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I don't plan on doing too much other than streaming tomorrow night, so we'll see. But thank you all, have a good weekend, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.